Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Immersion News. I'm Stella Cruz.
And I'm Regina Castillo.
For today, we have a lot of information about what is going on the world, Regina.
A very important news.
That's right. And one of them is that the Food and Drug Administration have announced a stricter regulation about tiny bags that are used by millions of Americans. The agency said that it will require manufacturers to put a black box warning. On the announcance said that they should not be used for anyone under the age of 18 and stop their use by minors. Regina.
On the other hand, Stella, Luke says fertility for women with cancer. A commonly used drug can help a young woman with breast cancer retain the ability to have babies, apparently protecting the ovaries from the damage caused by the chemotherapy. One of the painful problems faced by young cancer patients is that as they struggle to save their lives destroy their ovaries, the researchers have worked to hard a find a way to protect young women fertility. That is a good relief because they could have the possibility of being mother.
That is a very good information, Regina, and the good thing is that it will help to save life.
That's right.
Yes. What do you think, Regina? Now we pass with the beautiful Wendy Rodriguez, who have more information about what is going on the entertainment world.
That's an excellent idea. Hi, Wendy.
Hi Regina, hi Stella, hi everybody. Welcome to the entertainment section. Today we're gonna talk about Shakira and Justin Bieber. There are 4 things that you didn't know about Shakira and I'm going to tell you. Number 1. After her tour in 2005, Shakira secretly attended course in UCLA University in Los Angeles. In order to keep her identified under what, she dressed up as a boy and took the name Isabel. She studied history and it was in summer. I knew you didn't know that. Number 2. She is pretty much Einstein status with an IQ of 140. Einstein has an IQ of 160 and the average IQ is 100. Shakira is a genius, so stay in school, kids. Number 3. When she was young, she was rejected for joining choir because her music teacher thought that she sounded like a goat. Can you imagine that? Who's laughing now, music teacher? Shakira has said she actually agreed with the outgoing goat comparison. She said, I did have a voice a bit like a goat, but my father told me that never give up and keep going, and it paid off. Dance it. Number 4. Shakira can speak 5 languages. She is fluent in English, Spanish, French, Italian, and Portuguese. So, Shakira is not just a beautiful face. On the other hand, the big winner at the Billboard was Justin Bieber, who took home the Milestone and Top Male Artist Award. But before taking the stage, Justin made a special appearance at the much smaller venue, all to support a cause that's close to his heart. He paid a surprise visit to Britney Elementary School in Las Vegas, packing food donations and handed it out to students. He timed up with Conagra Food to build out food banks in all North America. He said that it's very important to him because he and his mother went to food banks. Bieber also pledged to fill the school pantry over the next year. That's all from me in the entertainment world. Estela.
Thanks, Wendy. Wow, that's right. Shakira is very good in all what she do. So now let's continue with Regina Castillo with the sports section. Go ahead, Regina.
Welcome to the section sports. Today we have the 2014 World Cup FIFA. The 2014 FIFA World Cup will be the 20th FIFA World Cup, an international men's football tournament that is scheduled to take place in Brazil from June 12 to 13 July 2014. It will be the second time that Brazil was hosted the competition, the previous being in 1950. Brazil was elected host nation in 2007 after the International Football Federation FIFA decreed that the tournament will be staged in South America for the first time since 1978 in Argentina and the fifth time overall. The national teams of 31 countries advanced through qualification competitions that began in June 2011 to participate with the host nation Brazil in the final tournament. A total of 64 matches are to be played in 12 cities across Brazil, in either new or redeveloped stadiums, with the tournament beginning with a group stage. For the first time at a World Cup finals, the matches will use the goal line technology, with the host country or a world champion team since the first World Cup in 1930. Argentina, England, France, Germany, Italy, Spain, and Uruguay have qualified for this competition. Spain is the defending champion, having defeated the Netherlands 1-0 in the 2010 World Cup final to win its first world title. The previous four World Cup stages in South America were all won by South American teams. Another surprise of the World Cup is that Shakira will return to participate in the World Cup album with the song La La La, in which we see her husband footballer Gerard Piqué and his precious son Mila in the video clip. That was Section Sports. See you next time.
Thanks, Regina. That's right. Everybody's expected about what's going to happen in June in FIFA Cup. So now let's continue with Albersi Almonte in the weather section. Go ahead, Albersi.
Good afternoon, Esther and Regina. Now I'm going to report what is happening in Colorado. A heavy storm caused flooding Friday afternoon, triggering an evacuation at below municipal buildings submerged, brought in a foot of water in Whale Country. The storm developed in the mountain, then swept toward the plains, producing more than an inch of rain in less than an hour in some areas. That is actually good news, and we can believe what is happening in that country. Still, the storms were minor compared to those that ravaged the region last September, when nearly a foot of rain in a half day, killing civilians and destroying everything from homes and highways to wildfire and bridges. By Friday night, the storm moved toward the Nebraska Panhandle. We hope everything ends so there aren't major damage. The population is greatly affected, dozens of families have to leave their houses. The governor was on a lookout, searching and feeding people who need it. That's all for now. We can continue with you.
Well, that's all for today. Thanks for watching us.
This was Immersion News. See you next time.